We brought this thing in Sunday afternoon. First try, which was awesome. We got it in here. We threw a plate level on it, which is a 12-foot expandable level. So it covered the distance and it gave us a nice read on the length. We had to come up on this end 3/8 of an inch, keep it level across from end to end. From that point on, this thing was really straight without any assistance needed. As we started to build on Monday, however, there was a lot of bounce in this rear end and I knew that I would be needing jacks for this, so I bought those last week. They just came in yesterday. They're 30-inch jacks. They're the biggest ones that you can get, and they really stabilize the rear end of this thing and also keep it level. So they're a must-have. I got them. I'm happy with them. It took all the bounce out of the rear end, and we were able to get this thing straight as an arrow all the way down. So this morning, we come in and we cut a rafter and we try it, we like it. So we cut 10 of them. We got them up there and installed. And I'm gonna go to lunch here and then I'm gonna cut back and cut the other 10 that go on this side. The front side's a 4-pitch, this back side's a 2-pitch to give us a little more height in the loft. After I get those done, depending on how far Brennan is outside, I can move this thing outside and complete the build. If he keeps on the pace that he's going now, I'll probably just keep framing on the inside and take it all apart like a puzzle and put it all back together outside whenever Brendan gets done out there with this project. There we go. You can unplug whatever you want, buddy. We are in the process of
plugging this cord in.
doing that, and we're going to take this out of its shell so it can grow and become even bigger than it is. And I don't know. I hope it works out okay. Today we are buttoning up the outside. We got 3 pieces of plywood to put on. And then we're gonna start framing the interior walls, and we're gonna lay out those 4x4s for the loft. 4'10.5" is right here. Let's do this. Can I keep this one? Yesterday, we went and got a bunch of lumber and we got set up in here. And Wade started closing in the outside over there, which was really nice in front of the trailer. And we started the interior framing. We got the bathroom area over there done. And we got all of our rafters installed. yesterday. We were able to block over and then stud underneath just to give it a little more support. Most of these broke over headers, which was nice. If they didn't, again, we blocked over. And then crippled underneath. Wade did some nice fancy notching over here so we could accommodate that 2x4 that was there and still have a 3.5-inch look coming off the wall right there. What did we do? We snapped it out, got all the lines down, and we figured out some really neat stuff over here. We figured that we were going to have a landing built, which is approximately a foot tall. And that landing is going to be hiding our mattress. Our bed, we're going to have a queen size bed right here that's going to pull out underneath that landing. We're going to incorporate closet area, and that'll be coming from approximately that foot up, and we'll be going all the way up. So we're almost at 7 foot. And the closet area is going to be coming from here over to about here. And then it'll come down to here, go over to about here, and then go all the way to the floor. Probably put our little vacuum in here or something, our little cleaning stuff. And then all this will have racks right here so we can hang up stuff and put our clothes on it and whatever we need to do. And then from this point to about here, we're gonna have some electrical outlets, and this little area right here, it'll end up being, oh, what did we figure last night? We were gonna go with a 31-inch little desktop. So we can throw our keys here, we can plug in our phones here, we can keep our little bills here. Oh yeah, we won't have any.
Got offered a little time on the job site today, so I just came in and I'm still looking at all the detail. It's absolutely amazing. This is very, very nice. I would put an offer out to anybody to come critique the detail of this place. It's amazing. It takes a tiny home to a whole new level. This one here? Well, either one will work, but that one's shorter. You're not gonna need much. I'll just flip it around to you. Set your end down, and I'll just hand you mine in.
What do you want me to do?
That's close enough, dude.
There you go. Jackpot. Did that bite on anything at all? That sure did feel weird. That sounded like a bit. That bit. That took a bite. Today, we're out here at the tiny house, and we had the electricians come by and get some boxes mounted, and we got some weather moving in, and we've had a lot of rain lately, so I got these weather strippings that come with the trailer when I got it made, but I just haven't had a chance to slow down long enough to put them on, and well, now's as good a time as any, so keep some water from getting in the boxes. I noticed a couple days ago when I opened them up, they had a little water in them. We don't want that, especially when we got this stuff here, which is a pretty sweet deal. Those guys there those will be holding propane tanks, 20-gallon tanks. I can hold 4 in each cage, and I have 2 cages, so I can carry 80 pounds of propane with me at a time. I think that's gonna be more than enough to keep me going for a while, but we'll see. This is what we got. We're gonna have a pump in here, in that cavity. Purification system right there, flowing into the tankless water heater, which we got to have the electricians move these boxes up a little bit because I want to mount this up in this range right here, just a little bit higher because all the fittings are down below, so we can attach our gas line and our water fittings. This is the vent tubing. I think I'm going to probably move this stud over a little bit and get that just a little bit closer. And this will be going right out that wall, which is just what I had planned to do anyways. And when we're in motion and we're traveling, I simply take that out so we're not protruding past our 8'6". When I land, I slip it back in, and away we go with our hot water system, which is vented out there. So we got the rest of our roofing material in. This came in special order. Picked that up the other day. And so we can continue the roof. I got this yesterday too. And this is the vent stack for the wood burning fireplace. It's in this box. That's a finished piece. It'll go something like that to cover. So we got that little doorway framed up for the deck up there. So that's cut out. It's all flashed, really nice around there. So don't have any water coming in. And I think what we're gonna do now is, me and my buddy Jay, we're gonna go shopping and spend some money and get some flooring for this place. My toys gotta go back. It's like the day after Christmas. Locker, not Johnny Red. I already got this one.
So before I finish my wire tucking and all that, make sure that's exactly what you want. Because
Yes! 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 Yes!
okay, good.
Okay, good.
Your upstairs is done.
Holy water, that's plenty of bite.
This is your switch right now.
Turn it off.
I like that.
The floor went really good yesterday. It was super easy to use, super easy to work with. I mean, once you got used to locking it in and snapping it in, you could hear it and feel it when it was locked in. So that took all the guesswork out of it. And you give it a little tap with the 2x4, and I mean, just really, really snug, you know. I like it. I got 5 boxes too much of it, but whatever. I like that. I like that. Okay, so the other day, we figured out where we were going to start this shower slash tub, and we left enough room in here for the girlfriend's little table. She'll have a big mirror, and then I could be in here taking my shower. Open up the window, turn it on. Feels good. A little tired. Sit down for a minute, clean myself. And then I'm going to plug the drain, and then I'm going to get into my tub, and I'm going to soak it up like this, and I'm going to have that window open and that window open right behind you. I'm going to have a nice cool breeze blowing through.
It's about fucking time, huh? Hey, that one's live right now.
Hey, live wire. Hi! Yay! Good morning. Glad that you could join us today. It's a beautiful day. We started off this morning by doing this. We got the siding that came in. We waited 3 weeks for that. Thank God it showed up. We got some great weather, and so this is what we're doing. And yeah, we got it's all vinyl too, by the way, and it's just that batten board vertical. Then we went to the shake, and we just used some 1x4 to keep a low profile. And if you want to come on in, we've done a lot of stuff. We finished doing this wall. We got all the electrical done. We got lights on. The house is hardwired right now on 220. We checked the refrigerator, we checked the stove, everything works. We got switch plates on, all of our switches work, our dimmers work. We got some trim going on in here. We're about 80% done with the kitchen at this point. We got a vanity installed in our bathroom, and we actually hooked up, cut all that out so we can accommodate our water filtration system, and we gave ourselves enough room that we could lift that up and change the cartridge out when we're ready to replace. So all this electrical is ran in here. We're going to be ready to start covering this up with some Dura-Rock pretty soon. Upstairs, if you'd like to go, is completely done. Other than maybe a little touch-up paint on the walls or something. That's carpeted. All the trim is done on the ceiling, all the trim around the windows. The base is all done. Feel pretty good about that. We had a big storm yesterday afternoon. As you can see, the dog's area is dry for the first time since that. We've had some issues around that window with all the water since that roof is sloped a ½ inch. It's an awful lot of water because it rains a lot here. So. What we'll come up with. The plan was initially to have one of these rain barrels, but why not have 3 of them? You know what I'm saying? They were cheap. They were repurposed. A guy made them. I got them pretty cheap. Each of them are 55 gallons. We can collect up to 200 gallons with 1 inch of rainfall. So if we get a 1/4 inch of rain, we can basically fill every one of these barrels. So the kid made some stands today. We'll see how they hold up, over 450 pounds. Feel pretty good about it. We got one over here for the dog. He's had issues with this roof up here. There's going to be a deck up there. So we've gone round and round about how to approach that. So we're going to address that issue tomorrow. We're going to put a gutter on here. We're going to keep the water away from that window and away from that edge. And then that way, this rain barrel will eventually sit right inside this area right here. And the gutter will come down through here and run right into here. The dogs will have their water. It'll be a good setup. dog's room has not been an issue anymore. Why even lock it? They said it was going to do this. So, what we're trying to do here is, let me make sure the water's on. I think it is. Everything's a go. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay, I don't see any leaks. Oh, I do see a leak. Okay, so that's what it is. Pump works fine, that's kicking. Come on, baby. I open up the valve, gravity does the rest. Feeds my freshwater tank, and then the little pump just brings it right into the house at 35 pounds of pressure. Draining as we speak. These little guys out of here. You like that? Where's yours? Bam. Where's yours? These guys are really nice. Bam. Nice. Nice and easy. And we got this little area too. I built this pretty snug because I really don't want it moving, but it does come out. And then we can put our pillows and our, our sheets and everything back in this cubby. This cubby is 18 inches or 2 foot wide. So that'll fit all of our pillows and our blankets and shit back there for when we go to sleep, And this just kind of fits back in there. Real nice and snug. Boom. Done. And then I can get back to my inverter and all my shit for my solar back there too. So easy to get to, pretty snug, holds up. Got this done yesterday. Kind of like the way that turned out. Got a nice chunk of it still outside. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, if anything. Then today I'm going to case out around this window, this door, and then I'm going to get the numbers and get that thing ordered. I ordered the railing for the deck up there. Ordered it yesterday. Being on Monday. So I'm going to finish that gable out there, and I might get out there today and put up the J-channel and put up whatever I can get up. Yeah, I'll even try this out. Works pretty good. There, I'm on the deck, dude. That's what I had in mind, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get our railing going up here. Boom, put a post there, post here, here, and another one there. Got two 8-foot sections, and or three 8-foot sections. I'm gonna cut this section in half though. Have a post right in the middle. This is what I envisioned the whole time, you know. Bam. Pretty deep drawer too, you know. And I got this little guy. This one's pretty nice too. Oh, it's pretty deep. Yeah. And this guy's little, but still space, you know. This is what's covering the hot water heater. So if there's ever an issue with the hot water heater, I can back this screw out and this screw out, then back this screw, and this whole panel just slides right out, and we could have access to the hot water heater. We got these varnished yesterday, polyurethane, vinyl, pretty trippy looking, huh? That's gonna be on my, where's my breakfast? That's gonna be on my backsplash, you know. Boom. You know, you like that? And then there's these really cool little finish pieces that go underneath. Just tie it all together, you know. Just slide right in. Yeah. Nice finished look. Backsplash. You know. Like, you know, these things are pretty dope. Little mini micro creepy cameras. Keep an eye on shit. Mount them outside, you know. And the table, just bam, folds up. We're gonna get some little legs rigged up in here. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but I want to get it out of the way. But that's the idea. Give us a little more counter space, you know. When we're cooking, we could plug blenders in or whatever we need to do. Yeah, we got this window all trimmed. We got that window trimmed. We got this trimmed. Got that baseboard down along the bottom there. I'm going to do this door. Look at my materials started, man. This is what I'm pretty much what I'm having left, and I'm just about at the end of the project. Really? Well, today is the day I've been thinking about and contemplating for over a year now, and now it's finally coming into play. And we got good weather, and we got it up and over the railroad tracks. We're attempting to transport. We're gonna weigh this thing today, and we're attempting to transport it to its winter destination. And we're gonna quit working on it for the winter and just wait to start our travels, you know, maybe in the spring or summer of next year. And God, this is a big moment. big moment. All right. Oh my God. Let's go. Yeah, I left it open. Let it drain. Okay. Should I check the other side?
Yeah, because the other side was burning too, and those tires are low.
Is the truck running? I'm down at the end, next to that big Winnebago down there. I've never
Well,
been.
you shouldn't be now anymore.
I'm not, but I'm just.
Be relieved.
Now they're gonna call me and say, dude, you're 8 feet over. We can't keep you here. You're gonna have to move.